honor, bravery, courage. These are words usually used to describe a chivalrous hero, like a knight in shining armor.
Sir Spike, take this. Thou shalt be my champion on the field of honor.
While there are many heroic Autobots and Maximals in the Transformers franchise, Beast Wars has one character that tries his best to exemplify it all. Flying through the skies is the bird dog, Silverbolt.
You claim to be the toughest of us all, Snake, but you have done little to prove it!
I'd like to thank my patrons and my channel members for your continued support. Consider becoming one, or purchase some merch on my spring store today. The name Silverbolt was originally used for the acrophobic leader of the aerial bots.
I can't do it!
While the details for that character, along with the entire team of aerial bots, will have to be a discussion for another day, a new Silverbolt first appeared in the Beast Wars toy line. Transforming into a bald eagle, Silverbolt came packaged with the lion, Prowl, and the elephant, Ironhide. The trio merged to form Magnaboss. Unfortunately, they did not appear in the Beast Wars cartoon. In Japan, however, the Magnaboss trio went by the names Skywarp, Leo Jr., and Santon, respectively, and they made regular appearances in the Japanese anime Beast Wars II. Taking the concept of transforming into a beast to the next level, Beast Wars introduced Fuzors into the franchise. As a Fuzor, Silverbolt transforms into the combination of a wolf and an eagle. This silent and proud warrior possessed great speed, power, wisdom, and intelligence. Preferring to work alone, Silverbolt can easily defeat many Predacons by himself with his fearsome talons and his point missiles that he can fire from his wings. In the first season finale of the Beast Wars cartoon, the Vox Planet Buster caused all of the Maximal stasis pods orbiting the Earth to crash land before the alien weapon was destroyed. Two of the surviving stasis pods were heavily damaged, which caused them to malfunction. Instead of scanning one animal for an alt mode, they each scanned two. Emerging as the mix of a wolf and an eagle, Silverbolt was attacked by the other Fuzor, Quickstrike.
You and me, we're just gonna tangle right here, right now!
Voiced by Scott McNeil, Silverbolt's heroics were usually bookended with a chivalrous musical tune.
Unhand her, reptilian filth!
Taking advantage of the Fuzor security systems not being fully activated, Megatron tricked both Silverbolt and Quickstrike into joining the Predacons. While Quickstrike certainly enjoyed being a villain,
but our main focus must always be the Maximals and their destruction.
Destruction's good. I like destruction.
Silverbolt's heroic nature caused a lot of contention among the Predacon ranks.
Question my command again and I will tear you limb from mismatched limb, Fuzor.
After he was injured in battle, Silverbolt was spared by the Maximals and was placed in a CR chamber for repairs. When RodimusPrimal was revived as a transmetal,
Well, that's just prime.
Silverbolt realized his place was always with the Maximals as he sent Megatron falling off a cliff.
Consider that my resignation from the Predacons, Megatron.
May I join you?
Well, I like your resume.
Using his wingtips as both swords and missiles, Silverbolt continually tried to prove himself worthy on the battlefield, and he filled the role of heroic warrior following the Predacon-turned-Maximal Dinobots' honorable sacrifice. However, his overdeveloped sense of honor and chivalry posed an issue against the Predacon Black Arachnia, as hitting a female was off the table in his book.
No, my friend. It's not right to strike a female. Even a female Predacon.
Despite her merciless attempts to kill him, Silverbolt tried to reason with Black Arachnia to join the Maximals.
Lest you forget, you were originally a Maximal protoform.
Don't even go there.
After battling the monstrous Rampage,
In that case, let us give you further to fall!
Silverbolt once again put his heroics on display, saving Black Arachnia from falling down a chasm. Despite having a more organic-looking beast mode, Silverbolt was unaffected by an alien construct much like the other Transmetal Maximals and Predacons. This has led some fans to believe that the dual animal modes of the Fuzors were a result of the Quantum Surge and were in part transmetal as well. This same mutation also extremely affected another protoform, which came to be named Transmutate.
Man, I am telling you, the things coming out of these pods is just getting weirder and weirder. We should welcome what is different, not fear it.
Voiced by Sue Blue, Transmutate was extremely powerful even though its data tracks were heavily damaged beyond recovery.
You, what is your name?
Transmutate.
Although both the Maximals and Predacons saw Transmutate as useless, both Rampage and Silverbolt believed that Transmutate still had a purpose.
Do we destroy whatever does not fit our definition of perfection?
Despite their attempts to befriend Transmutate, Rampage and Silverbolt battled,
No. Hurt.
which unfortunately led to the destruction of the mutated protoform. Seeing both Silverbolt and Rampage as friends, Transmutate's spark was extinguished before it could ever show its true power. Silverbolt then urged Optimus to leave Rampage as they both mourn the loss of Transmutate.
No. Let him be. For the moment, we are brothers.
Having fallen in love with Black Arachnia, Silverbolt refused to stop her once again.
Silverbolt, you are one of the noblest individuals I have ever met. That is your strength. It is also your weakness. Black Arachnia is using you.
I do not believe that, sir.
As he unknowingly helped her find the location of the Ark. This led to Megatron finding his way inside as he blasted Optimus Prime. Since she was a Maximal protoform, and because she had reciprocal feelings towards Silverbolt, Black Arachnia assisted the Maximals in restoring the Autobot commander. During the third season, Silverbolt became very protective of Black Arachnia.
I'll go with her.
Cheetor, who was beginning to have a crush on the She-Spider, came face to face with Silverbolt's jealousy. However, it was her feelings for Silverbolt, along with an experimental Transmetal 2 driver and the removal of her Predacon programming, that saved Silverbolt in the end.
I'm not gonna quit on you now, Bowser. Not when I've had my nails done and everything.
Silverbolt was among the Maximals who survived the Beast Wars as they brought Megatron back to Cybertron. Unfortunately, Megatron somehow managed to return to Cybertron before the Maximals arrived and took over the planet. This resulted in almost every Cybertronian becoming his slave. The Maximals, upgraded into new techno-organic forms, battled against Megatron's sparkless Viacon drones. Realizing that he needed generals to command his army, Megatron created Jetstorm, Tankor, and Thrust using 3 sparks he had in his possession.
Jetstorm! Afterbird! Thrust! Overdrive! Tankor! Pulverize!
Believing himself to be superior in the skies, Jetstorm was voiced by Brian Drummond.
All right, boys! Let's barbecue us some beasties!
Despite his arrogant leadership of the Jet Viacons, Black Arachnia eventually reached his true self, who turned out to be none other than Silverbolt.
Black Arachnia. Oh, dark poison of my heart.
To fully bring back Silverbolt, Black Arachnia lured Jetstorm down into Cybertron's underground, where a pool of organic ooze and the use of a spark extractor reformatted the Viacon into a Maximal once more. Now transforming into a techno-organic condor, Silverbolt left his chivalry behind, as he was fueled by vengeance and retribution for what he had caused. This created a rift between Silverbolt and Black Arachnia as they continued to battle against Megatron's forces.
Until the threat of Megatron is quelled. Love is a luxury I cannot afford.
Their happy ending did eventually come once Megatron was finally defeated and Cybertron itself was reformatted.
The menace is past. At last, we can truly be together, dark venom of my heart.
Despite being taller than Black Arachnia in the show, Silverbolt's Beast Machines toy was much smaller, sporting a very odd choice of colors. In Japan, however, Silverbolt was at least given his proper deco. In 2003, Hasbro released the first Transformers Universe toy line, which saw a plethora of terrible redecos of previous Transformers toys. Among them was Silverbolt's original Fuzor toy, which strangely colored him into his Beast Machines purple. The story of the Universe War, as told in the BotCon exclusive comics, which saw many different Transformers universes battling inside the belly of Unicron. Among them was Silverbolt, following the events of Beast Machines. Once Unicron was finally defeated, Silverbolt was eventually returned home. Despite the name of Silverbolt returning to the leader of the Aerial Bots, the Beast Wars character certainly has had a few fans. He was even a playable character in the PlayStation 1 version of the Beast Wars Transmetals video game. His appearance in the zany Japanese Legends manga led to a fan vote which included the character as a proposed redeco of Transformers Prime Beast Hunter's Grimwing in Japan. Ultimately, the fan vote chose Master Force Go Shooter instead, who was released as a redeco of Thrilling 30's Nightbeat toy. In the War for Cybertron Trilogy's Kingdom toy line, many Beast Wars characters have finally made a return to toy shelves. Unfortunately, since the primary focus is on the first season of Beast Wars characters, Silverbolt most likely will not be making an appearance in either the toy line or the animated series on Netflix.
Or am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong and I'll apologize right now. Well, that's just Prime.
However, with Black Arachnia being part of the toy line, along with Transmutate getting released as a Generation Selects exclusive remold of the fossilizer Heliotrex, it's no surprise that many fans would love to see this chivalrous bird dog make his return to the Transformers universe.
Oh no, you're not saving my life again, even after I shot you?
It's my duty, ma'am, as a Maximal and as a heroic character.
But what do you think? Should Silverbolt and Black Arachnia be reunited? Does his chivalrous nature inspire heroism and bravery? And should Silverbolt make a return in the Transformers franchise? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you like this video, be sure to thumbs up and subscribe. I have many more Transformers videos like this coming soon, so stay tuned. And as always, until next time, till all are one.
Yeesh! Where's my cyber violin?
Very touching, Silverbolt. But she's just in stasis lock.